individual spark back to the Godhead, which is the ultimate light of the universe. And so each of us is an individual photon, and what we're actually trying to do is to reach the Godhead, right?
Right.
In photonic worlds, that may be saying that the universe has to reach an energetic state of a certain kind, and it could be that energetic state is like the orgasm of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So when the energetic state of the world and the universe is such that it reaches a particular level, that is the reunion. That is the energetic level of the universe. That is the reunion of all the sparks with the Godhead, and that is the ultimate purpose of existence, is to experience that orgasmic reunion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the Godhead, often being seen as a radiant source of light.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
As the source of all the sparks.
Right.
Which degraded the universe, but when they were defeated from the Godhead, the energetic level of the universe dropped. You can say.
Mm-hmm.
What we're waiting for now is for the energetic level of the universe to rise again through the unification of individual sparks with the Godhead.
So some kind of phase change in the fundamental nature of the universe.
Exactly. It may refer to the universe. That may not be an individual thing. It may refer to the universe. It does refer to the universe, actually.
Yeah.
This Jewish belief.
Sure. Especially if the universe is a quantum system.
Why especially?
Well, and people have talked about, is there a wave function for the entire universe? If the universe is a quantum system.
Mm.
So it's like, energy levels in an atom, where it goes to a higher level, then drops down to a lower level temporarily, before it gets enough energy to jump back up to the higher level.
So it falls off to a lower level, and then it takes some time to get the energy to go back to a higher level?
Right.
Where does the energy come from to get it back to a higher level?
Well, in an atom, it comes from absorbing a photon of exactly the same energy difference between the two levels.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And
that's
the other thing, to carry the atomic analogy further, is that many atoms have metastable states, where they remain in their higher energy levels for only a fraction of a second, then they drop down to the lower energy levels. So that could be akin to reincarnation.
Hmm.
Go to the higher level, they drop down again.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Steve, you've been holding out on us, brother.
Who knew?
This is really fascinating.
It is.
Yeah.
All kinds of interesting parallels.
Really? Very interesting parallels.
I'll have to write a book on the quantum soul.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I'll have to write a book on the quantum soul.
Just a paper to start with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're the only one that's capable of doing it. I'll edit. Get started right away.
That's right.
We can add our 2 cents in, right?
Yeah. 3 or 4. Yeah.
3 or 4.
As long as we make Steve do all the real work.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Get to work.
No, that's actually really a series of interesting speculations.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that we're actually onto something, or is this just a bunch of
Ballyhoo?
I think it's good speculation, and probably people have touched on similar things, but maybe not in the same way that we have.
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems very eerie to find all these remarkable coincidences between what we're talking about and other physical systems, quantum systems,
And universal properties.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow, what an amazing coincidence, right? If it isn't true.
Right. It's like how we are reflecting the major physical properties of the universe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How we are reflecting it.
Mm-hmm.
That you said?
Yeah, reflecting those properties. Yeah. Well, and I also think about the reflection of these we call, whether they're cosmological powers or universal properties or whatever they are, how the mental processes, psychological processes, also there's a lot of similarities between those as well.
Like what?
Say, for example, like a black hole. So emotionally or mentally, psychologically, the experience of a black hole in one's experience.
Where you experience a black hole inside yourself?
Right. Right. So the density of that, no light can come in. There are times where, it feels like time stops, at this particular event horizon. So could just be forcing the analogy. But, there seem to be a lot of similarities, and that's just one example.
So it all has to fit together somehow. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
division of knowledge into psychological, philosophical, historical, energetic, engineering,
Mm-hmm.
physics. I mean, those divisions are purely arbitrary in some sense. Just
Well,
remember Alan Watts's understanding of the universe of knowledge was I'll show you, was like this. So there's the universe,
Uh-huh.
and here's our understanding of the universe.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So, I mean, the universe is a big, gigantic squiggle, and our understanding is just a crude grid.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's a way of breaking it down into bite-sized pieces.
Exactly.
That doesn't
Those of us who are.
Yeah.
Although theoretically, if what you're saying is true, Steve, if we're all can be considered as facets of Indra's net, for instance, then the availability of the totality should be reachable by each of us.
Yeah. Yeah. We all have equal access to it because we're all equal wave functions or
Right.
complementary wave functions.
Right.
Even at his current weight?
Well, some a little bit.
Thanks for mentioning that on national television.
Hey, I didn't say what it was.
Yeah, I'm fat. That's what.
I didn't say that.
You got me. I'm gonna kill my computer before this gets out.
Watch out.
That comb can do some damage.
Yeah. You've wounded my sensitive ego. And now this node of Indra's net is going dark for a little while till I recover.
So are we wrapping up then?
I think we're wrapping up for this week's episode of Death Digest.
The weekly Death Digest is
fascinating.
Yes.
Fascinating journey that keeps going deeper.
Keeps going deeper. So next week, stay tuned for more.
Somebody please watch.